And I've been told a long time ago, something that stuck with me was that if you want to know how to fix your issues, talk to your staff. 9 times out of 10, they will have the answers to fix their issues. And if you actually focus on this, there's a lot of corporation that putting this annual guest engagement, employee engagement survey. It,
Yes.
uh, it, it's it's so sad that because of the some employees, obviously some employees going to use it as a venting session. It's anonymous, so I'm just going to tell you everything I hate about this place. But
Yeah.
which is fine. What I find
Yeah.
unfortunate, sad, is that rarely those comments, because they were condescending or because they were offensive, that they were never shared with the management team. They were only HR and the GM was looking at it, they was reading it, and then they were just extracting the meaning of what people were saying and then just say, okay, this is what was shared on the survey. And you're just like, really? That's what was shared. I say, can we have access to the comment? I don't know. There's a lot of names. And they say, well, this is fine. We got to be able to fix what we got to be able to fix. You cannot provide an employee engagement survey to someone to say what they have to say. And then we're just extracting the meaning out of it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. No wonder they feel the last 3 years nothing has changed. It's because we
Mhm.
actually don't really know what to change because we don't have access to this information. So some employees will be having a problem to articulate what they want to say. Therefore, they're going to be mean or they're going to be rude about it. But at your job, when you're a director or you're a manager, maybe not a younger manager that just started life of management and leadership, but a director should be able to extract what he needs to extract, but also understanding the intensity of the words being used. You can tell this person is pissed. And
Mhm.
now, out of you 17 people who took the survey, 14 of them are pissed. I don't want the meeting. Now I'm looking at it like, man, my entire department is pissed. What do I need to do
Yeah.
about this? And
Yeah.
so you now extracting the words that they're using, and you realize that you can find pattern, but without transparency and clarity, you will never be able to fix your workplace culture. And then your staff will always feel it's like, yeah, there's no point doing this engagement survey because nobody listens to us anyway. And so now you have this cycle, this never-ending cycle that nobody wants to break until one comes and they said, I need to see those comments. I want to read those comments. I don't care what they say. I just want to be able to fix my own issue. And if you really do this, you really ask the question with an intention of getting an answer that you're not going to be pleased with, and you actually fix the things they want you to fix, they're going to stay because they're going to
Yes.
notice everywhere else that they have experienced, they'd feel the same way. Nobody listens to us. We need to do our job. 99% of restaurants are not listening to them. So be the 1% that listens to them, and you realize how much loyalty and how much they're going to want to come to work because you're one of the person that's going to want to change their environment. So if you do that, I think you can have a lot of success, very much having no retention issue. You're going to have very low, if no turnover. And then you're going to probably create an environment when people want to come to work. Therefore, it translates into food, it translates into service, it translates to dynamic of the restaurant, and then suddenly your restaurant is filling up, and now you have a line at the door, and then you have your reservation book that is keep getting full. So all of this comes down to human capital is the biggest asset of your operation, regardless of the industry you're in.
I agree wholeheartedly.